Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragonball Xenoverse 2. So today's episode is going to be a little different because I managed to lose my audio somehow while recording this. So I just want everyone to know that while I'm doing a voiceover of this video that I'm also talking to myself, but no one knows. So we start off this video, I saw that we had a notification at Capsule Core. Oh, I can never say this name right. So I ran over there to train with Vegeta again. And you get his Super Vegeta skill. And here it is. We just go for it. This is gonna be a really weird episode talking over it. The thing about this game is it's really I think it's fun, and I think that for most people, if you just don't like Dragon Ball, that it probably isn't as fun, because it's clearly very repetitive. You can see as my playthrough goes on, and the longer I play the game, it starts turning into me just powering up and hitting everyone with my ultimate, which is a very easy way to cheese the game, especially in a PvE situation. PvP is probably a whole other story. I don't generally play a lot of PvP in most games, whether it's a Souls game, or in this case, Dragon Ball, for example. Oh, I love that move. I hate that. He snuck up behind me on that move and just wrecked me. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, PvP is not really my thing. It's not so much that I'm not competitive. I just don't... I don't know how to explain the words I'm looking for. I'm just not as good. I mean, that's all it is. I'm just not as good as most people that want to go into PvP. It's very rare for me to do something like that. I think this part I forgot I had changed my moves. No, not yet. But I had forgotten at some point that I had switched my moves. Which, if I remember correctly, I believe I changed them again later. Man, I got a lot of defense over here. I don't think defense is even a stat in this. Yeah, that's the part where I forgot I had a different move, and I shocked him and paralyzed him. That move is very nice and useful. I do appreciate it. And then I get a B ranking. I think I get a couple D rankings later. I still don't know how any of that works. There you go, Super Vegeta and the hero suit. Now we're just loading in, I guess. We've got a nice cup of coffee. I'm not gonna lie, I feel very strange doing just a voiceover of this. I do sometimes forget that I'm straight up doing a show, and so when I skip past all this dialogue, that's just me being me. I don't generally read dialogue. I like playing the game. It takes a very rare game for me to get into the story. God, my stats are atrocious. Like, I don't use any guides generally, anything of that when I play games. I'm checking out the hero suit. So we're going back to the Great Sandman outfit. It's really not that bad with this color scheme. Being able to take the Sandman outfit and being able to swap the colors around. Neato burrito. So I'm pretty sure at this point I'm just gawking about how it looks pretty decent. Then I'm going to roll with it the rest of the game. You know what I don't know is... I don't know if I have all the Dragon Balls or not. I know every now and then when I log in at the beginning it does that offline online BS, and I don't know how any of that works. Oh yeah, now I'm just going to go through the Super Souls and read them for a little bit, trying to figure out which ones I want. It's what I don't know either about this, again, because I don't look things up, I just kind of play the game and see what happens, is I know the limit burst is when you hold down the right stick. And I'm reading the soul types up top, and I don't know if those are automatic or if they have to be initiated. As you see right there, it says when keys maxed out, it does blah blah blah. But I don't know about the ones that don't have like any activation. Well, I guess they all have activation. I guess I'm just an idiot. I don't read all the way. Once, only when enemy revives. Oh, that's useful. But yeah, I go with that one, because as you see, I just use mostly key supers. On my personal character, and we equip Super Vegeta there to increase our key damage. Our key super damage. On my regular character, though, I did have to dump a bunch of points into my strike super, because there is this quest later with the DLCs. It's like number 164 or something, and it's just impossible. And you have to like lay the hammer down with melee moves. So I believe I am trying to decide if I'm going to continue the story or not. I hate when I pull up that map and there's just 10,000 icons and blimps everywhere. It makes you want to go through and clear it up. I know this series is very early on my channel, which is why I haven't really made any of those choices per se. So I'm not sure what anyone wants to see, if they want to see it at all. Oh yeah, at this point I couldn't remember if I was going to the time notes or if I had to go against Whis. What's crazy about this game I don't think about is you saw that Supreme Kai had a notification on her as well, and I just ignore it completely, and it looks like I can't go back and do it, so I don't know if that's something bonus that I skipped. And just went straight into the story. I have a really bad habit of doing that. We're just drinking coffee while we're loading in.
Whis may serve as my attendant, but he's also
Whis and Beerus are some of my favorite characters, and I know I said a lot of mean things about Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin in the beginning of the series. They're just not for me, but I also can't justify why I like Whis and Beerus. No real reason. So you can see the massive damage difference right there.
Look at that, an autograph.
And then I just charge it like I said, and then I charge up and you spam it. The only time it really gets difficult is 1v1s, and that's if it gets difficult as you saw with Vegeta. Not really that hard. Then I tested the Final Flash. Vegeta's also one of my favorite characters. This is why I've kept Final Flash and Gatling Gun throughout almost this whole series. Yep, I was testing out my moves, trying to remember what each one did right there. So you'll see a mix of my moves being a lot of the people I like. So Frieza, I got the Emperor's Death Beam. Frieza was one of my favorite enemies in the whole series. For the longest time it was. And he was my favorite up until Dragon Ball Super with Goku Black. So my two characters I was always obsessed with was Vegeta and Frieza. And what's funny about this, like, I don't know if necessarily... oh, I forget. During this part, I'm freaking out because at some point Beerus left this fight and I wasn't aware. So I'm sitting there trying to charge and spam my supers, and I didn't realize that Beerus had took off. So I remember this whole part. I'm like, yo, where's that cat at, dude? Where the hell did that cat go? As I'm trying to do this shit. So these fights are much more entertaining, and they're also much harder. I remember being upset right here because I wanted to get the ultimate finish. And I think I wound up with D ranking in this one. Yeah. And I was upset. I'm like, man, if I use the ultimate finish, I would have got a better score. Oh, story time. Time to watch everyone's heads twitch.
You appear satisfied,
Doodle on his head.
Lord Beerus.
I'm still a little annoyed at your doodling, though.
Relax. We can pick up some sushi on the way home.
Fuck, I can go for some sushi
right,
now.
That sounds fine.
I haven't had sushi in a while.
Destroying Towa to you, then.
Oh, yep. Everyone's cape's freaking out.
Great! You can count on us.
We'll bring every criminal who tampers with history to justice.
Alright, I know this is... Well, I'll wait for this to get done.
Who does he think he is? Talk.
Hello? I can still hear you.
Yep, I accidentally skipped that.
I wasn't saying anything.
Awkward silence, cool.
Everyone.
And everyone's coats and flapper jabbers start flopping around everywhere. Another scene of silence. Toki Toki flapping around. Toodaloo. See ya later, stinkers.
And now Towa has learned how to hijack our communication system.
Those two keep finding new tricks to use on us.
That must mean they're running out of options. Turles, Slug, Cooler, Broly, Janemba. The strongest they could find. There aren't many fighters of that caliber left. Our showdown
And
against
without
Mira is
Frieza.
getting close. We have to defend this universe's history.
Right.
I swear that I'll make them pay dearly for upsetting Lord Beerus like that.
Yeah, so that part. Someone got a little crushy crush.
You sure are enthusiastic all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice I got an achievement. Despair once more. Buckaboo. So the what I was trying to say earlier, before the cutscene, it makes me feel weird about, is why is the culture always, I don't know, I'm not going to go there. I just got a lot of questions that I don't know how to explain. There we go, we're going to keep going with the story here. My thing is I don't mind doing all the side stuff, and I like doing it. I have a very strong completionist mentality, so my personal playthrough, I'm trying to Z-rank every mission. I just don't think anyone, I don't know if anyone cares to see it, otherwise I mean, I got no problem going through and doing everything.
I normally like things quiet, but this is making me nervous.
Maybe we should take
As
action.
it should. Whoa, that coat.
What sort of action?
I've been thinking about that masked Saiyan.
Didn't he
It's
turn
Bardock,
out
we all
to
know it's
be
Bardock.
Bardock?
I'm pretty sure I said that while I was playing
Unlike
too.
the others. I can't imagine Bardock working with Mira. There was something
shit.
about him. Almost like he was under mind control.
Mind control?
And I'm pretty sure at this part I'm talking
So
shit.
you think that if we free him, he might join our side?
And I forget
Exactly.
this isn't the audience. This game isn't for an
And
audience of
if he
adults.
still has his memories of when they did this
Oops.
to him, he should be able to tell us their plans.
But how in the world do we go about finding him?
If we find out when Bardock vanished, Towa and Mira should be there too. Then that's what we'll do.
Let's get to it. Today's work will be an investigation. I'll be tagging along with you. Let's head on out.
I remember when they first introduced Bardock. I don't think I was watching the series at the time. I think it was during that awkward gap in between sagas. And I remember my friends who liked it were talking about, oh, Goku's dad is Bardock. And I remember thinking they were all liars. I was like, Goku doesn't have a dad. He crash landed on Earth. Who cares? For the longest time, I didn't think Bardock was real. And here's the other thing about Bardock. People either love Bardock or they just don't care. I don't see any in between. I don't see very many people that are like, I mean, that's a Bardock. It's either like he's great or fucking you can do without him. And I could care less because I don't think his story or his plot
looks
adds
like
anything. I
They
don't think
used
it
a
adds any
whirlpool to
flavor.
Capture Bardock. But what is this place anyway? It reminds me of Earth, but everything is ruined.
Mommy? Whoa, hoo, hoo, buddy. Oh, he's gonna try writing that awkward silence again. No music. Bardissimo, he's here.
So you show yourself at last, Towa.
I knew
Oh, he went nuts with those combos. Did you see that?
I've been waiting for you.
If I knew
Simply
fighters,
tracing
I'd
our
reference,
steps would
but I
eventually
don't.
lead you to the
Chuck
wrong
Liddell? I don't know.
I suppose it was
Very many
only
fighters.
a matter of time.
It looks like that Towa is the Towa.
And there we go again, back to just spamming my moves for the most part. That was fast. Bardock's weak sauce. And here comes Mira.
How many times have we fought?
Is Mira only in the Xenoverse series? I believe so.
This time we will end this.
I love Dragon Ball,
Yes, we will.
but I don't pretend like I'm the be-all, know-all.
Stronger than ever, I see.
Youth, power up.
You're with a sailor. A fine example of a warrior with Mira.
I do like when games do that. So I would guess that in that comment that Towa made, that her answer would be whatever race you are. So if you chose a Frieza warrior race or an again, she would say the same thing. But just changing up the dialogue to switch it to make it a little more personal to get you more invested in the game. So you soak into the reality of it.
A garden of beauty, blooming with rage and pain. So,
Pow, 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 pow. Yeah,
I've
suck
already
it.
seen enough, Schmidt. I won't let you create any more.
If you want to get to Towa, trust me, you'll have to go through me first.
Mira is much stronger now.
And there it goes, spam it.
Thanks to the energy he's absorbed. You don't
I love
have
this
any-
move though. There's no. Those colors are beautiful. It's like this pink, purple, orange, yellow thing going on. I think it's a great color combo.
They showed that Mira
My
was
favorite color
stronger.
combo is like a cotton candy pink and like a light cotton candy blue. Those colors together, I think, look amazing. Like a soft pink. I guess some people will call it peach. I guess. I've had a couple people. I have this light, soft, like baby pink hoodie.
You'll let me down.
And I guess a lot of people refer to it as peach, and I guess if that's the shade, then cool. But I do really like that color. It's this nice peach color hoodie. It's got a rose on it that my wife got me. I love it. Big old red rose on it. This turns out it pops. Oh, he's on the floor. Ding, ding, ding.
I'm being pulled in.
One last ace in the hole.
Mummy?
I'll send you to the space
Ace in the
between-
literal hole. Ha 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 ha.
And it's a one-way trip. Once you go in, there's no coming out.
My battle isn't finished yet.
We need
I can only imagine the effort it takes to make these games.
Finish this quickly. It's time
To make
go.
the models, render it, include the 3D space. Who done it?
What the?
Is that a Spirit Breaker can? I love this. I love when they animate it.
Bardock?
The fact that they did it just for this game, I think.
I can't shake him off.
It looks so good.
Oh, he's so strong. Don't! How can someone so weak overpower me? How dare
Dragon Ball Full
you
Nelson.
fool of me? This time, it's not about the Saiyans. Even my son Kakarot.
Hey yo.
I'm here for payback!
They redid that scene. Holy shit.
Underestimate a Saiyan's power!
They created one.
Get ready! How could I? By the likes of you!
Oh no. You stole the Mira.
Bardock,
My Mira!
it's over. Towa.
After all that effort to strengthen him, some masterpiece that was. I disgust myself.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
But I won't
You're a
be giving
demon
up
after all.
that easily.
This motherfucker has got so many backup plans. Her backup plans have backup plans.
What? It's you. You put my partner under your control too? Towa?
And then of course I run away, power up, and just absolutely blow him to oblivion, I'm pretty sure. This whole fight, by the way, I didn't notice till the end that Towa was a part of it. So I'm sitting here this whole fight just beating the hell out of the sand. And I think it's not until Towa uses like her final move, but like even right there, I didn't know she was fighting. Wasn't paying attention. And this slow ass chasing me down. Donna. Yeah, and then it sucks you in. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, right there, I'm like, oh shit, she's fighting. What's her ultimate move? I'm trying to get a peek at that little demon circle she's drawing up there, but
How Towa got her information on the time patrol.
so much
There's only
damage.
one way I know to break Towa's mind.
What game was it? One little aspect of like, I think it's, yeah, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 that I loved is that you can get an equip item for any character, and you can change the key aura, and I loved that. And they had tons of different colors, so you can give anyone a random key, like pink and purple key. I wish you could do that more. Just makes it feel more personal.
Hey, get the
I think I
lead
give a
out.
D here as well.
Want me to
Yeah,
finish?
that sucked.
Oh, idiots! I'm surrounded by idiots! Fine. In that case, I'll have to
See ya.
start off with a clean slate.
What the?
Uh-oh. Look at my demon eyes, man. I always forget I got them Shatsu eyes. They need more scenes where they zoom in on my face and I freak out. I still don't know if that mask is
all we
equipable.
ended up getting was that mask.
Welcome home. I was so worried when I lost contact with you.
Also, I don't know why I saw
Where'd
the
you end
scouter.
up anyway? Hmm?
We went
I should at
through
least get a blue
wormhole
one.
into an unidentified point in time.
So, how did it all go?
Huh? How did what go?
You know, the...
I remember my partner.
What did your partner do?
Wait. You're my partner, right?
Not with a coat that shakes like that.
Hold on a second now.
Or a cape
Pull
that
your
moves like
thoughts
that.
together. You two have done a lot of great work together. I don't want to see any infighting now.
I didn't even know we were fighting. I don't
That's right.
speak.
The four of
I just
us
stare
have
with
a
demon eyes.
sworn duty to defend history.
What's happening?
Oh no! History is changing in all the scrolls at the exact same time!
Oh no! Changes at this scale are bound to affect this world as well.
Gee, no shit.
We'll look into the cause of this. You and Trunks should check outside.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that when the scrolls change, they don't affect this world that they're in? Canton City or wherever the fuck we are? So when history changes, everything stands still in Canton City? Canton? Did I just pick up on that? Unless it's of that quote-unquote magnitude. So this part made me laugh. So I go out and leave, right? I try to wrap the episode up with something light. So I try to do like a parallel quest or maybe a little bit of training after some story. We step outside, this music kicks up, which is great music. But I'm joking right now and laughing about the fact that she goes, quick, run outside, find out what's going on. So I jump outside, battle music's playing, and we just hanging out. Oh, I forgot, I checked all the shops. So these are all the recovery items that I'm never using. Don't know why, but I feel like just making it a little bit harder for myself.
We have nice new items.
The skill shop. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to get the Soul Punisher or not. I know I got the Hyper Drain and Super Drain on my other character, my personal character, just in case I need a little bit of health. I use the Kaioken Kamehameha a lot too, but I think the ultimate, the times 20. Freezing Beam looks like it's overpowered, so I looked at that. Then that was fun to say. Senkoki. Senkoki. Yeah, the times 20 is what I use. My other one. Or was using for a while. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to get that, and I didn't. It's always something to look forward to, Nate. The mixed shop, of course, is for mixed items, so I don't care. Then I hit up the fashion shop. I should make a better QQ bang while I'm at it. I believe I pick up an outfit here, and I don't remember which one. Just checking out. Oh, I remember what it is. So I also had Beavis' clothes for a while, too, in my other playthrough when I unlocked it. I also, like right here, I was losing my mind over Dr. Gero and Android 19's clothes because I didn't know that they were the same, just palette swapped. They're the same exact outfit. I'd never noticed. And I think it's probably because of just how big Android 19 is. Well, the pilot suit looks pretty neat. It looks professional. Yes, the 4-star drag. That looks clean. So I go out of my way and I buy the whole thing. I love that outfit. It looks so nice. It doesn't help that my favorite Dragon Ball is the 4-star Dragon Ball. I went to a Comic-Con a few years ago and they had there were some glass Dragon Balls for sale. And I could not resist buying the 4-star Dragon Ball. So I have this neat 4-star Dragon Ball. I don't think it's on my desk. No, I don't remember where I kept it. It should be in my bedroom. Along with a Shenron statue that my wife got me. That one's on my desk. I also have a Vegeta Pop. What are these things called? Funko Pops. 157 Resurrection F Vegeta from Super. Oh, there at the last minute I was double checking the Bardock's outfit because I didn't realize I got it. Just want to see how it looked. And then just as soon as we get the hero suit, I swap right over to the 4-star outfit. And I check it out. That looks, I mean, maybe it's just me. I think it looks clean. It looks badass. And it looks like professional. Looks like a proper uniform for a hero of time and scrolls, I guess. So I believe at this point I'm running over to go do another parallel quest, so I'm kind of checking everyone out as I go.
Greetings.
I was confused right there, so I saw that was 81 and I knew I only done 30 something of them. Man, at the time I recorded this, and even now I still didn't double check, but I think this is the one I lost last episode. I can't remember. I think I got my stuff pushed in. Actually, I don't think it was, because I lost a bunch of controllers. We got Universe 7 Mira. What's weird that they clarify Universe 7. Again, it's been a hot minute since I've played this game all the way through, but is there like a Universe 9 Mira that I'm not aware of? You get to see all the different supervillains. I've never liked Metacooler. Well, I've never liked Cooler to begin with, but Metacooler I wasn't a fan of either. Oh man, there's so many Vegetas.
I will show you the true power of a Saiyan.
So you gotta pick up God Vegeta and God Goku. I'm checking out all their different outfits. And their stats as well.
I'll show my power beyond that of Super Saiyan
So I opted with the Goku that had the most attack, and I remember right there I was talking shit about that voice line because it sounded very poorly done. It just sounded like it was recorded 2 rooms away and they slapped it in there. Okay, Piccolo whops me right there. Oh, the explosive wave. Is that the Namekian explosive wave, or is it just a basic one? I'm not sure. Super toast.
What's
Yo,
that?
so if my
Where's
character
that
goes
power
Super Saiyan, does that
coming
make me
from?
Texas toast?
Now we're talking.
Is that like
This
toast or
is gonna
silverware,
get
not just a
interesting.
fork? I have my own transformation. I go from fork to silverware.
Surprise.
Bad jokes, I
You're a
understand.
lot stronger than I expected.
Well, Piccolo. Yo, I still haven't seen the latest movie
Suppose you're not just dead
with Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, I guess. And I'm really afraid to watch it. because it seems like, from what I've seen of it, everyone gets really big and changes colors. There's a Cell that's huge, and apparently Piccolo gets huge. But I think that is, what's the word I'm looking for here? Doesn't Demon King Piccolo have a giant form as well? So I guess it makes sense. I just don't expect that of regular Piccolo. Is he called like Omega Piccolo? I don't remember. And while I do applaud them for going with an attempt at a different name, but why they always do it with Gohan on everything. So they have like, for a while, Ultimate Gohan was called Mystic Gohan. It's even in a lot of the games, I think in like Budokai 2. Maybe Budokai Tenkaichi 2, I'm not quite sure. They even have him listed as Mystic Gohan. Which I thought was a pretty cool name. And they had Ultimate Gohan. I'm like, that's a little less, but I can mess with it. And I think they decided to call it Ultimate Gohan in the end. And now they have Beast Gohan. So they're like throwing out all these test moves at Gohan, hoping it sticks.
Come at me with everything you got.
Which it might be alright, except they totally trashed Gohan's character in Super. So I don't think anyone really cares anymore.
Not bad at all. To be honest, I didn't expect
Unfortunately,
to enjoy this as much
I feel like
as
if they didn't make him a total dweeb in the Majin Buu saga and in Super, then it'd probably be a lot more shits to give. Yo, I swallowed that Kamehameha. And now I'm trying to abuse that paralysis.
Lost. Alright, that attack was fairly impressive.
I don't care what anyone says. I love that move. Emperor's Death Beam. In like the games, I don't think the Death Beam is that impressive, but in the show, I love it. It's just so fast every time it's fired. And I like how they've changed the color to a much more like a demonic red beam now. I don't know if anybody's watched Dragon Ball Super Return of Power, if you will. I'm not sure what my audience has seen of that, but their key blast for the Death Beam changes to like a solid red instead of that that purple color. God, I wish I knew what to call that shade of purple. It's like a royal purple. When you change it to a red, which I'm not totally against, but the attack is just so fast. It's a sniper shot. It's a concentrated power. I love it. I just wish it was much stronger in the games. Yeah, there we go. I get that paralysis off. He counters, and then hangs out over there. And that's the other part too. With this whole like, oh, and then I think I take residual damage here. Yeah, getting just too close. What was I saying? Shoot, I already forgot.
I'm telling you to stop.
Goes for another one. Get stamina breaks. I'm sure I was talking shit about this because my stamina breaks so awesome. Oh, that's what I was saying. These little turds, like when you're doing a 3v1 or a 3v2, you'll target the enemies and you, like, I'm trying to make more interesting combat. I don't want to just sit there, charge up, and blast them with the ultimate every time. But then I'll go to chase them down, and they just run away. Oh, look at his corpse.
What's the matter? I know you've got
Cell's
more
body
than
bounced
that.
off the floor. But they just keep running away. It's like, what choice do I have? At some point, I just gotta blast him to the sun because every time I try to whack him around, he gets tossed around like a volleyball. And here we are back in the lobby, and that music is still banging, by the way. It's like it's the most like lead up to a boss music I've ever heard. Like, it goes hard, but it hasn't, like, this is the music where you expect the boss door to open, and then just the bass is gonna drop. I'm also checking out people's characters, as I usually do before I go. You got Chad over here, you got Generic, but I have that tattoo. It's not on my forehead, by the way. So, for anyone that wonders just how much I love Dragon Ball, I do have a Majin tattoo. Just definitely not putting it on my forehead. That is not the way to go. I don't want a walking billboard on my forehead. What do I go with here? I don't remember. But I am just trying to start off with other people's builds. Oh yeah, I went Mr. Tuxedo over here. Here we go. So I think at this point I'm wrapping it up. So this episode was a little different. I do apologize for doing the whole voiceover segment. I lost my audio, so here we are. If this is the style you guys prefer, then I can do it more often. But either way, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.